In a kingdom far away, a noble knight, Sir Joseph the Justified, and his faithful squire, Sander the Seeker, were on an urgent and dangerous mission for the King of Kings. As they made their way through the forest of fear, they became aware that they were not alone. The murky mist seemed to engulf our brave travelers, and in the distance an eerie howl could be heard.
Ooh, what's that? I'm scared.
Remember the Holy Scriptures, young squire. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will lift you up with my victorious right hand.
Yes, sir, I'll try. With
renewed courage and fortitude, the travelers continued on their trek. The sky darkened as lightning began to flash overhead. Just then a ravenous wolf, which had been lurking in the shadows, sprang from the bush. Sir Joseph swiftly drew his sword from the sheath. With one mighty swing, the animal lay dead at their feet. Upon hearing distant howling, the pair hastened their advance through the forest. As the knight and his squire were exiting the forest, the sky seemed ablaze as lightning danced among the clouds. The wind became stronger, stirring up dust and debris. Looking across the plain, the travelers sighted the twister of temptation rapidly bearing down upon them. Sir Joseph steadied himself and clung to the promise that God is faithful and would not let him be tempted beyond his ability, but with the temptation would provide the way of escape. The roar of the twister was almost deafening. The squire was desperately clinging to the trunk of the tree and was about to be sucked into the spiraling vortex before them.
Help me!
Remember your training!
God is faithful. He won't let me be tempted more than I can bear.
That's right. With every temptation, God will provide a way of escape. Then, almost as quickly as the twister had appeared, it promptly retreated back into the sky. The dawning of a beautiful day brought yet another peril to overcome, as they were greeted by the dreadful dragon of deceit and doubt. Sir Joseph tightened the belt of truth and clutched the hilt of his sword as he readied himself for battle. Sander immediately presented forth the shield of faith as the fierce dragon exhaled flames of fire. The shield deflected the flames and protected the squire from the scorching heat. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways know him, and he will make your path straight. Upon hearing this, the dragon fled to attack on perhaps a more favorable day. As our travelers made their way past the volcano of vengeance, spewing out the lava of lies, they made sure that they were armed with the full armor of God, and that their feet were prepared with the gospel of peace. The trusted knight reminded his squire, "Avenge not yourself, for it is written, 'Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord.'" The squire waved his sword in victory as another day was drawing to a close. Our pilgrims have yet to traverse and overcome the cold, icy peaks of pride. What other perils and trials await our noble knight and his faithful squire? Will our travelers succeed in their quest? Will Sander be knighted Sir Sander the Sanctified? Stay tuned to our next exciting episode.